Hello guys, in today's tutorial we're going to talk about the form widget or the form element in Elementor Pro. Now for those of you who are new over here, we are talking about all the widgets in Elementor Pro, explaining and then demonstrating how you can be able to use it. Okay, so if you are new over here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's grow together. Now let's jump in it. So this is what we're going to talk about, the form. Okay, how we can be able to build form using Elementor Pro without adding any extra plugin. So let's jump into it. So we're going to go to our website over here, and this is how what we're going to do. So I'm going to just rename this one to form. Okay, so for those of you who are new, we've been creating tutorials based on the Elementor Pro widget over here. So as you can see, a lot of tutorials has been created over here. Okay, so you can check out the playlist, Elementor Pro playlist, and then you can be able to see all the things that we are doing. If you need Elementor Pro, I'll leave a link in the description for you. You can use that link to buy Elementor Pro. Now if you use it to buy, you are not paying extra. Okay, you're paying the same thing, just that anything that you buy, there's gonna be a commission for me over there. So it helps build the channel so that we create more videos for you guys. So let's jump into the video. So this is the form that we're going to build. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on this plus icon or add element over here, and then we look at the widgets over here. So let's scroll down and then go to the Pro widget. Now you're going to see that we've talked about the loop grid, the carousel, the post grid, the portfolio, the gallery, and then today we're going to talk about the form. Okay, so this is the form element or widget, and this is what we're going to use to build our form, our contact form that we're going to build. Now you can use it to build any kind of form that you want, but we're just going to use it to build our contact form. So it's very easy to use. I'm going to just drag it and drop it over here, and as you can see, this is how it looks like. Okay, so if we stretch it up and then view the full page, this is how it's going to look like. Now we're going to we're going to style it. Okay, just style it or add new fields and other stuff to it. So we will we'll go ahead and do so. So what we are going to do is as you can see, if you look at the field over here, it says form name. So we can add our form name, and then we say it is contact. Okay, so this is a contact form, and then this is the name. These are the fields. So this is the name, the email, and then the message. So as you can see, the name, the email, and then the message over here. Now you can add extra things over there. Okay, so let's say I want to add website to it. So I'm just going to type in, or it's going to be a text. Okay, so the label is going to be website. Okay, so as you can see, maybe enter your website name, okay, or website URL. So the placeholder, I'm going to say enter your website URL or website link. Okay, so just enter your website, and then is it required? You can either choose whether it is required or not. Okay, and that is it. And then the column width, you can choose between any other width that you want. So as you can see, this is how it really looks like. Now if I don't want this one over here and I want it to be just under the email, I can still do so. I will just drag and drop it over here, and then it's going to be just under the email over here. So that is how you can add different fields to it. Now of course you can add different fields. Now if you see, when we click on the add field over here, you see that you can choose between either text, email, text area, URL, telephone, radio, select checkbox, acceptance, number, date, a whole lot of things that you can add over here. Okay, so you can do so, add different fields to it. Now I'm going to delete the last one that I added, and then it's going to be just like that. So we're going to be name, email, website, and then message. Now the input size, so the size of this one, you can decide to change it to any size that you want. So as you can see over here, we have small, medium, large, extra large. So I'm going to go for medium over here and see how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. Okay, it gives you extra space to breathe in. Okay, so that is it. Now if you want to show labels, you can show the labels. If you don't want to show labels also, you can disable the labels over here. So I want to show labels. so it's okay. And then required mark, so I want to show the which ones are required. So as you can see, this one is what required, so it's have what this kind of red sign over here telling the user that this is a required one, so you have to fill in this particular one. Now let's go to buttons over here. So this is the buttons. Okay, so over here we can change the button size, we can change the button width, we can change the alignment, we can change anything that we want to do with it. So let's say we want to make it like a medium button, that is it. And then you know, there are also steps over here. Okay, so step buttons. So if you want to create different, let's say different steps of form, you can use this one to you know, change the buttons, the steps involved. Okay, and that is it. Now over here is the submit button. So what do you want to write over here? So you can either change it to any kind of name that you want. So this one, it says what, send. Okay, so let's say I want to say send message. So let's say message. So as you can see, it says what, send message over here. Now you can even add an icon to it. So I'm going to go to the icon library, and then just let me just look for something like aeroplane or something, or message, or maybe, you know, just send won't work. So let me say plane. All right, so let's say I want to choose this particular one over here, and then click on insert over here. So as you can see, you're going to see something like this. So you can choose either before or after. Okay, how you want the icon to be, and then even the spacing, the icon spacing, you can also choose it. And then we have the button ID. If you want to, you know, give a unique ID for the button, you can do so over here. And then let's go to the actions per submit. So after the person submit, what actions you know, is it supposed to, the form is it supposed to do? So as you can see, you can add action over here. So this one, we have what, collect submission, we have email over here. Now we can add extra things over here. So as you can see, there is collect submission, collect email over here. And then we can add maybe redirect, we can add maybe active campaign, which is also what messaging, you know, collecting kind of thing, where people can their emails will be stored over there, just like ConvertKit and then MailChimp. Okay, so you can be able to do that. And then we have Discord, Drip, a whole lot of things over here, Slack. You know, if you want to take action over here, you can do that. So let's say after it has you know, we fill the form, and then the person click on send, we want it to direct to a different page or something, you can choose the redirect over here, and then maybe it will redirect the person to you know, a different page. So as you can see, this is the redirect over here, this is the collect submission, this is the email. As you can see, anything that you add over here comes below over here. So let's say this one, you can see it from this particular link. So if you go to your back end of the website, and then you go to Elementor, you go to submissions, you see all the submissions also over there. And then email over here. Now, where do you want it to go? Okay, so it will email the form, the details of the form to that particular email. So as you can see, this is my email address over here. I want it to go to this place, and then you know, the subject of the email, you can put it over here. Okay, and then every details of the field will come over here, and that is it. So if you go to the from, also this is the to, and this is the from also, I advise not to do anything over here. Okay, so don't touch anything over here, just let you know, the Elementor or WordPress deal with this particular one over here. Now let's come to redirect also. Now with the redirect, you can put any link that you want to put in over here. So let's say I want it to redirect to maybe kaetechdigital.com. Okay, so I can just put in kaetechdigital.com over here. Let me just remove this one and put the column over here. All right, so I want it to redirect to this particular one. So after that, we'll test it and then see if it's going to go over there. And then the steps over here. So the step settings also, you can do also. So the shape and everything, the text, you know, if it is a text or whatever it is, it will appear over here. And then also additional options also, you can be able to the form ID, and then the validation, form validation, and then if you have a custom message, you can set it over here. So basically, that is for the content over here. Now let's go to the style. Okay, so with the style, you can style the form anyhow you want it. Okay, now first of all, let's go to advanced and then reposition the form very well. So I'm going to give it a padding. Okay, so I'm going to unlink this one, then give it let me go to percentage over here. Now I'm going to give it like 35, right? Or let me just make it like 20, right? 20 left. Okay, so the form is going to be something like this. Okay, and then I'm just going to give it like top, let's say 4, and then bottom also I want a larger space over there, so I'm going to say 6. Okay, so the form is going to be something like this. As you can see, everything looks perfectly well over here. Now of course, if you don't want the labels also, you can just remove the placeholder. You can just remove all the placeholder also over here. Now let's go to style. Okay, so let's go to style and then style the form itself. So the column gaps, you can see them over here, the row gaps, and then the column gaps, you can make sure that it's okay. And then the label spacing also, you can just space it anyhow you want it. Okay, and then we also have the text color. So the text color, the mark color, the typography, all of them you can choose between it. And then also the ATM field, the spacing, the color, the typography, you can choose between it. And then let's go to the field itself. Okay, so with the field itself, this is how it looks like. The text color, the typography, the background color, you can choose any background color that you want. The border color, you can also choose any border color that you want. And then we also have the border width. Okay, so the border width and then the border radius. Okay, so you can also choose any border width or radius that you want. So it depends on it depends on you. So let's say I want to make the border radius 0. As you can see, everything is square round. Okay, so if I make it like maybe let's make it like a 10, you're gonna see that there is rounded corner over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna make it like a 3, and then or maybe like a 5 or 4. Yeah, so this one is quite okay for me. Okay, now you can also look at the buttons over here. So the buttons, how you want the buttons to also behave. If you want it to hover and all those kind of stuff, the button type. Okay, so you choose any type that you want. I'm just going to leave it as default. And then with the button color, I can choose any color that I want. So let's say I want it to be black like this. Okay, so it's okay for me. And then when you hover on it, I want it to be yellow. Okay, so I want the hover color to be yellow. And then the hover text, let me see if it's going to be black for me. Okay, yeah, so if I hover on it, I want it to be something like this. Okay, so very, very good. So you can just design the form anyhow you want it. It all depends on it all depends on you. If you want any animation, you can also do so. Okay, and then we have the border radius, the text padding, and then when you go to messages also, the success message, the error message, the inline message, and then we also have steps. Okay, since you are not using any steps, we're not going to worry about it. So basically, this is how you can be able to create a very nice form, okay, for your website. Now we're going to publish it. So I'm going to just go ahead and publish it. And then if I go over here and then refresh the website, now let me scroll down, and as you can see, this is our form over here. So I can type in my name. Okay, so I'm just gonna type in Kobe, and then I'll type in my email address. So I'm gonna type in service@kaetechdigital.com, and then we also have my website. So I'll just say kaetechdigital.com, and then any message. So let me just say hi. Okay, so and then if I send, let's see what it does. All right, so as you can see, your submission was successful. But because we said that after it will have to send us or redirect us to a different link. So as you can see, it has opened my website for me over here, and that is how it works. Okay, so it has redirected us to this Kaetech Digital website over here. Now let's go back. Okay, so guys, this is how you can be able to create a form using Elementor Pro form builder. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's make this channel a bigger channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.